The North American Free Trade Agreement is one of the world's largest free trade zones, which covers Canada, the United States of America, and Mexico. It was created to make the economy of each state stronger. In other words, to increase wealth and competitiveness, deliver real benefits to families, farmers, workers, manufacturers, and consumers. But what was the first? In June of 1990, Canada, USA, and Mexico agreed to pursue a free trade agreement. And in 1991, NAFTA negotiations began. A year later, NAFTA was signed by leaders of Canada, USA, and Mexico. This agreement is a complex and lengthy document that includes 8 sections, 22 chapters, and something like 2,000 pages. In August of 1993, the North American Agreement on Environmental Cooperation and the North American Agreement on Labor Cooperation were also signed. Finally, in 1994, NAFTA enters into force. What has changed in NAFTA countries? For Canada, economic benefits rose, what appeared in a great amount of foreign investments. We can also see improvement in agricultural sphere. Moreover, employment in manufacturing increased. All of these led to the growth of export. In Mexico, the most visible result is investment growth of maquiladora sector, what is strongly connected with the growth of export and import, and economical development expressed in GDP growth. But with NAFTA in Mexico, the number of poor people also increased. In the United States of America, NAFTA helped to support small and medium-sized business. The United States had services trade surplus of $28.3 billion with the NAFTA countries only in 2009. But a year later, the U.S. goods trade deficit with NAFTA accounted for 26.8% of overall U.S. goods trade deficit in 2010. The United States foreign direct investment in NAFTA countries was $327.5 billion in 2009, what is bigger than previous years. The U.S. direct investments in NAFTA countries have also increased. But how do they exactly cooperate? Market access for goods and the elimination of duties on thousands of goods crossing borders within North America. That includes tariff reductions, special rules for agricultural and automotive and other products, rights for services providers and users in many sectors. All of these characteristics let us say that according to Bella Balesso's stages of economic integration, NAFTA is measured as free trade zone. NAFTA also creates all conditions for protecting foreign investments. Another sphere of cooperation is protection of intellectual property. Providing easier access for business travelers supports economic growth. There are 2 main commitments in NAFTA, which are commitment to the environment and to labor cooperation. First, controls, laws, cooperation obligations, and environment conflicts in states that are NAFTA participants. Commitment on labor cooperation promotes the effective enforcement of each country's labor laws and regulations. Access to government procurement on the whole territory of NAFTA to make government better and open to people. Due to NAFTA is a regional organization, it doesn't have any connections in economy or political sphere with Russia. And now it's time for some interesting facts about NAFTA. The NAFTA region is home for 444.1 million people. English, French, and Spanish are languages widely spoken in the NAFTA countries. NAFTA covers a North American economy with a combined output of $17 trillion. Since NAFTA came into effect, the North American economy has more than doubled in size. Under NAFTA, employment across North America has increased by almost 40 million jobs. Today, the NAFTA partners exchange about $2.6 billion in merchandise on a daily basis with each other.